Hello, yogis. Welcome. We are working on our quads this week, our quadriceps. As you know, quadriceps are the big muscle in the front of your thigh, or big four muscles on the front of your thigh. That's why they're called quadriceps. The main muscle, which goes from the hip to below the knee, that's the big one. That's the rectus femoris. And then you have two vastus muscles on the sides, one on this side and one on this side. And then you have another vastus muscle underneath this big muscle. So the four of them together is what works to protect your knees. That's why we need strong quads. The main reason, other than to look good, but is to protect our knees. So that's what we're going to be doing this week, is working our quads. So we'll start in Dandasana, staff pose. Flex your feet, tilt your pelvis forward so that you have a little arch in your back. And if you sit up on a blanket or a pad to help you sit up taller. Yeah. So unless you have super flexible hips, you should be sitting up on something so that you can tilt the pelvis forward and have a straight spine. So down with the shoulders. Yeah, good. Flex the feet and feel just by flexing your feet how your quads tighten up. So throughout this particular posture, we're going to be keeping our feet flexed the whole time and mentally raising your thighs up. You're not going to move them, but just mentally lifting your thighs to keep your quadriceps engaged. So this is called Dandasana staff pose. And from here, we're going to do some pranayama, deep breathing. So close your eyes. Feel like your crown of your head is going up to the ceiling, and take 5 or 6 really deep breaths in and out of the nose, all the way down to the belly. Keep your chest open. As you inhale, feel your lungs expand. Feel your rib cage expand. Feel your belly inflate like a balloon. All the while keeping your erect posture, keeping your shoulders down from the ears. Good. So just focus on your breath. This is not an easy posture to hold. So focus on the breath. Don't think about anything else but the deep, deep breath. Next time you take a deep breath, think about the backs of your lungs. So feel like you're sprouting angel wings as you inhale, and if you think it, it will happen. So you feel the backs of your lungs inflate. And then please, after your final big round of yoga breath, please bring your breathing back to normal. And we'll Om in. Let's take a deep breath together. Ambalu Sakaru Bhagavan Ki. The divine is the inner teacher. Thank you for being here. Okay, so to give our legs a little break, let's just bend our knees and then wrap our arms around our shins. Bring your chin down, bring your forehead down to the knee, and push your spine backward. Tuck the tailbone under. So you're making a C shape with your spine. And then come back upright. Re-straighten the legs back to staff pose. Re-tilt the pelvis forward. Bring your hands to your heart center. Flex the feet, keep the feet flexed, keep your shoulders down. Inhale, push your hands together as you point up toward the ceiling. Exhale, let your right hand float down beside your hip. Your left arm will come beside your ear and open up your left rib cage by reaching your arm as close to the ear as you can, but keep your shoulder back. Don't hunch the shoulder forward. Try to keep it open and back. Okay, inhale, pull up. Exhale, hand comes down. Okay, bend the right knee and bring it in towards your groin. Good. All right, take the left arm, hug the knee in, and then pull your chest toward the leg so you feel your spine lengthen. Good. Inhale, bring your right arm forward. Exhale, twist around to the right. So you're going to park your right hand behind you on the mat. Good. As far as you can. And then use your left arm to twist. Leverage the twist. And then breathe. So your spine is vertical. Even though you're twisting, the spine is vertical. Several deep breaths. In and out through the nose. Okay, now come back to center. You may or may not need a belt here. I'm going to show you what we're going to do, then you can decide whether you want to use the belt. We're going to go back into that twist, and then we're going to take the outside edge of our foot, and then we're going to raise the leg as we twist. So if that doesn't work for you, you're just going to take the belt and loop your foot around it, and then you're going to twist and use the belt, okay? If you need a belt, let David know. Otherwise, what we're going to do, okay, that's good. So first get into the twist. So everybody first get into the twist. And then we're going to twist the body first. So bend the knee and twist the body first. Put your knee down. And then twist the body to the right. Yeah, good. Now you grab the belt or the foot while you're twisting and extend that leg. Good. Now, if you have core stability here, you can lift your hand off the mat behind you and use your belly muscles, but keep twisting the body to the right. Good. Make sure that your left foot stays flexed. One more breath. Exhale as you bring your foot down. Keep the knee bent. Open the knee to the side. Bring the sole of your foot into the inside of the left leg. Now again, you may or may not want to use your belt here. Have it handy, because here's what we're going to do. Once we establish our tall spine, put an arch in your lower back, crown of the head up, we're going to turn our chest so it's over the left leg, and then we're going to come from the hip crease forward with our chest. And you can use your belt as a little bit of leverage to help pull you forward, but don't round your spine, okay? It doesn't matter how far forward you go. Even if you go 1 inch, it's okay as long as you feel the stretch. What you want to avoid is hunching your back just in order to get your head down, because that's not the point. So this is called Janu Sirsasana. If you can reach your foot with a flat back, that's great. If your knee bothers you, the one that's out to the right, you can support it with a block. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck, and keep the head in line with the spine, and breathe. Good. Oh, you can't bend that knee, right? One more breath here. And then slowly rise up. Straighten both legs. Move the belt. And return to staff pose, Dandasana. And once again, you want to flex the feet, lift the thighs, engage all the muscles in your legs. You can feel those quads working, shoulders down, chest forward, pelvis tilted. Your body is in a perfect L shape. Good. Okay. Hands to heart center. Inhale as you push your fingertips up. Exhale, left hand floats down beside the hip, right arm comes beside the ear, and lean over without lifting your right buttock off the mat. Keep the feet flexed, keep the shoulder back. Maybe even look up. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, down. Now we will bend the left knee in. Take your right arm, hug the left knee, and pull your chest into the knee so you feel your spine lengthening. Relax the shoulders. Left arm goes forward. Inhale. Exhale, spin around. Plant the left hand behind you. Use your right arm as leverage to twist. Keep the right foot flexed and active. Okay, now we are going to take the right hand and catch the outside of our left foot, or we're going to put the belt on the left foot so that we can do what we just did. So you're going to twist the body first, and then whether you're using a belt or not, when you twist, after you twist, you're going to straighten the leg. And then keep twisting to the left. Good. Couple more breaths. Try to relax the neck. Good, good, good. Inhale. Exhale, rebend the knee. Turn your body forward. The left knee goes out to the side. Sole of the foot comes into the inside of the right thigh. Again, if you want to use a belt, it goes on that foot. Turn your torso so that your chest is over the right leg. And then we're coming from the hip crease forward with a long spine. You can either grab the belt, grab your calf even. And again, it's not important how far forward you come. It's how far forward you come with a long spine. So if this is all you're doing, then that defeats the whole purpose. And try to relax. Relax the neck. Focus on your breath. All right. Release. Come back up to center. Remove the belt. Return to staff pose. Bring your chest forward, shoulders down. Make sure you have the arch in your lower back. And then we're going to lean back, bring our hands behind us, our fingers pointing toward our feet. And we're just going to lean back into our hands as we open the chest upward. Keep your feet flexed, bring your shoulders down, and feel your shoulder blades on your back coming together as you push your chest up. And then come back up to center. And then roll on over so that you come onto your bellies. Like so. So you're going to bring your arms out to the sides, palms facing down. So this is going to be a combination movement of a shoulder stretch and a quad stretch. So if your shoulders are bothering you at this angle, what you do is you're going to bring your arms closer into your body. And you'll see what I mean in just a moment when you see where we're going with this. So we're going to roll onto our right hip and our right shoulder. So if this bothers your right shoulder, just bring the hand closer to your body. Otherwise, try to keep it out to a T. And then you're rolling all the way onto the right hip, all the way onto the right hip. Now you can use your left hand in front of your body for support and just stay here. Or if you feel like adding the quad stretch, you're going to bend the top leg, grab the foot with your hand and kick your foot into your hand and bring your heel into your bottom. Heel comes into the bottom. So this is your quad stretch. If it doesn't work for you, just omit this part and just do the shoulder part. Release. Come back onto your belly. Arms in a T. So now we're going to roll onto the left hip and left shoulder. So come all the way on to the left hip. Raise the right hip off the mat. Wherever your left hand is, it depends on what your shoulder feels like. If it feels good, you're going to have it perpendicular to your body. If it's bothering you, you're going to bring it closer into your body. And you can use your right hand for support in front of you. Or if you want to add the quad stretch, bend the right knee, grab their foot, and bring the heel into the bottom. Very good. Okay, release. Roll back onto your bellies. And then bring your arms under in front of you. Bring your shoulders over your elbows into Sphinx. So take a moment to make sure that your elbows are underneath the shoulders and that your arms are parallel to each other, okay, parallel. You're pushing your pelvis down into the mat. Push your thighs into the mat. So by doing that, you're engaging your quads. Roll your thighs inward slightly. So you're not clenching your buttocks, you're engaging the outside muscles in your butt area. Pull the mat towards you with your hands so that you feel your chest coming forward. And then purposely bring the shoulders down from the ears and raise the crown of your head up like a turtle. Keep pushing the legs into the mat, the tops of your feet even. If you're able to push the tops of your feet into the mat, do that. This is called Sphinx pose. It's a back bend, a back strengthener. This is really good for your back. Okay, now come on down so you can push your hands underneath your shoulders and you can push up to your table. And once we're in table, we'll do some greasing of our hinges. Take a deep breath, flat back. Exhale, bring your bottom towards your heels very slowly. Exhale through your nose very slowly. Make the breath last. Inhale very slowly through your nose. Make the breath last as you return upright to table. Exhale very slowly through your nose as you come back bottom to your heels. Inhale very slowly, making the breath last. Come up to table. Okay, so we were just lubricating, moving all of our joints, our wrists, our shoulders, our knees, our hips, lubricating the joints. Take a deep breath with a flat back. Exhale, push into your cat back. So you're going to tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, push the spine up to the ceiling so that you look like a scared cat. Push the mat away so you can feel your shoulder blades separate on your back. Suck the belly in towards your spine. And then very slowly, inhale through your nose, make your breath last long as you drop your belly down toward the mat. And then feel your shoulders come away from your ears, head goes forward, tailbone goes back, and you're now in a banana-shaped back, like a hammock back. Exhale very slowly through your nose as you come back into your cat. Feel every vertebra as you do this. Feel your shoulders, your shoulder blades separate. And then inhale very slowly back to your cow, dropping the belly down, pushing the shoulders toward the back end of your mat. Good. And then back to a flat back table, flat back table. Here, we're going to take our right foot and bring it up between our hands. So pad your knee here as needed. Your left knee is needed. And have your blocks handy because this is a good place to use them. Okay, so you have a choice. You can stay with your knees just like it is. If you're at a right angle with your left knee, that means you're underneath your kneecap. You can stay there. Or if you want more of a stretch on the left side, you're going to walk the right foot up about 1 foot length and then rebend that knee so that you feel more of a stretch in the left. And then you'll be above your kneecap. Okay, wherever you want to be that makes the knee happy. You're getting a quad stretch on the left, you're getting a contraction on the right. And then get light into your fingertips and then bring your arms up, palms facing each other. Good. Use your core for balance. If you have balance, you can look up, open the chest. Inhale, open arms in a T. Exhale, twist to the right. Right, yeah, good. Good. And then twist back forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down. You can use blocks here because it'll make it easier for you to bring the right foot knee back and bring the left foot in front. If you want more of a stretch on the right quad, you're going to walk the left foot up and then rebend the knee. So the front knee is going to be above the ankle. So you don't want to go forward of the ankle. So you don't want this, okay? You want to be above the ankle. Okay, lighten your fingertips. Hips are forward. We're going to come up into Anjaneyasana on this side. Lean back, open the chest. Look up if you have balance. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist to the left. So be mindful of what your left knee is doing. Make sure it's stabilized. Don't bring the knee with you when you twist. And then slowly come back forward. Anjaneyasana. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come down. Now, what we're going to do is tuck the right toes under lift the right knee. Okay, so we're in a high lunge now. So you want to use your blocks here, high lunge. So line up the knee over the ankle. Make sure your shin is perpendicular to the mat. So this takes some strength. Put weight into your right heel so that you feel a long line from the crown of your head to the back heel. Okay, so tighten up your right quadricep, because what we're going to do now is lean our belly on the right leg and bring our arms to the side in a low airplane. Good. It takes work and balance, so be careful. Okay, and then the hands can come down. And then bring the knee down. Good. And then step the left foot back. The right foot comes back up. Tuck the left toes and lift your left knee into your high lunge. Good. Put weight into the left heel. So you want to bring your belly down as close to your leg as you can get it. Make sure that calf is perpendicular to the ground. And then engage your core muscles. Find a focal point in front of you for balance, and then you can bring your arms out to the side. Low airplane. So this is really using your quadriceps here, as you can tell. Yeah, and it's not easy. And then come back down. Good. Bring the knee down. Stay on one knee. Keep the right foot forward. And then we're going to stand up from here, just using the momentum of our body to stand up. And then come into mountain pose, Tadasana. And the shoulders down from the ears. Good. Think about a long line from the head, through the shoulders, through the hips to the feet. Chest is forward. Palms slightly forward. Belly in. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of a flow. Inhale, arms up. So Urdhva Hastasana, this is upward salute. So when your arms come up, don't bring your collarbone with it. Make sure the arm comes out of the socket. So you want this, not this, okay? This, not this. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, bend the knees and come into Utkatasana, chair pose. So in chair pose, you can leave your arms beside your ears if your shoulders can handle it. It's a little softer on your shoulders to bring your arms in front, whatever suits your body. You want to push your tailbone down. So you're not arching your lower back. Tailbone goes down. Your legs are parallel to each other. And if you look down, you should be able to see the tippy tops of your toes. And then breathe. Just think about your breath here. This is, we call it chair pose, but Utkatasana really means fierce pose, because this is fierce. So just think about your breath. One more, two more breaths. And then slowly rise up. Inhale, exhale, arms in a T. Hands to Anjali Mudra. And then pause in Tadasana. And take several deep, long breaths here, feeling your breath go all the way down to your belly. Okay. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, come into chair. Utkatasana, pause here. Once again, tailbone down. Your neck is soft. You can look down and see the tippy tops of your toes. You want to avoid too much weight in the front of your feet. That's why I want you to look down and see the tops of your toes, so you shift weight to the back. And then rise up, inhale. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. Okay, you feel it in your quads yet? No? Okay, then we'll do it again. This time we're going to do a swinging chair. Okay, so this is, I'll talk you through it. Inhale up. Exhale, Utkatasana chair pose. From here, take a deep breath. As you exhale, you're going to swing your arms down and to the mat, and then all the way up behind you, palms facing each other. Your knees are bent and your belly can be resting on your lap if you like here. And then stretch your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Inhale, and then exhale, swing your arms back down, and then back forward. Pause back into chair pose. And then inhale, rise up. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. And then Tadasana, pause for a moment. So we're going to do that a couple more times. We're going to go slowly, just like we did, because the slower is better for working your muscles, and also it won't make you so dizzy. So starting in Tadasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, chair. Inhale. Exhale, swing the arms down and then up behind you. So your fingertips are pointing to the ceiling, palms facing each other. Good. Inhale. Exhale, swing the arms back down, come forward, pause in chair, and then all the way back up. Inhale, exhale, arms in a T, Anjali Mudra. Okay, again, inhale up, exhale, Utkatasana. Inhale. Exhale, swing, arms down, up, behind. Inhale. Exhale, swing the arms back down, forward. Pause in chair. Good, and then all the way back up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. And then Tadasana. Tadasana mountain pose. This is an active rest pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, put your palms together. Inhale, push up with the fingertips. Exhale, crescent your body to the right. And in doing so, keep your left shoulder back. So almost as if you're doing a back bend, bringing your chest up toward the ceiling. And then back to center, inhale. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, push up with the fingertips. Exhale, crescent to the left. Keep the right shoulder up and back. Inhale, up. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. And then Tadasana. So I want to do a couple of poses on the long side of the mat. So you guys don't have to move. You're good. But if anybody else wants to turn their mat long ways so you can see me, take a moment to do so. And then come to the center of your mat. Okay, good. As long as you can see me, whichever way you want to be. That's it. Step your feet apart as wide as you can, will still feel balanced. Your toes are pointed forward, and then you're going to bring your arms out to the sides in a T. So this is a 5-pointed star. Tailbone is down, so you're not sticking your butt out the back. Push your fingertips out away from each other so you can feel your arm muscles engage. And then push your feet apart on the sticky mat so you feel your legs engage. Yeah, good. 5-pointed star. Couple of breaths here. Just think about your breath. Relax your neck. Bring your shoulders down from the ears. Flip your palms up. Does that feel any different to your shoulders? Do you feel your shoulder blades go down your back more? Yeah. And now try to keep your shoulders where they are now, and then just flip the palms back down. Good. Release the arms down. Come from the hip crease, bend the knees, and come forward with flat back. So bring your hands either down to the mat, or here again, you can use a block underneath your hands. This is a bit of a rest, so you're just forward folding with a wide stride, a slight bend in the knees. It gives your arms a break here, and just let your spine dangle. Just let your spine dangle. Slowly rise back up. And now walk your heels in so that your toes are pointed outward. We're going to pretend we're sitting down in a squat. So think about mentally rolling your thighs outward, okay? So just make sure your thighs are rolling outward. Just really think about that so that they don't fall in. So you want to keep your knees steady, pointing in the same direction as your toes. And then bring your arms into gold post arms. This is goddess pose. And breathe here. Maybe sit a little deeper. Just keep your tailbone down. Open the chest forward. This is a real leg burner. Good. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands on your thighs. Straighten your legs, not all the way, but just a little bit so that you can bring your chest forward into your football huddle. This is your football huddle, okay? From here, you're going to shift your weight to the right, straighten your left leg, and then bring your left shoulder down toward your right leg. Good. And then come back to center. Back to your football huddle. And then we're going to bring our right shoulder toward our left leg, straighten the right leg. And then back to center. And then slowly rise up. Repivot your feet forward. Come back to your 5-pointed star. Okay. Take your right toes, pivot them 90 degrees so that they're pointing to the short edge of your mat. Pick up your left heel and scoot it back about 2 inches. And then you're going to bend the right knee. So you're coming into, this is your warrior 2 pose. Those are new here. Warrior 2. So as you come into warrior 2, mentally think about rotating that right thigh outward to stabilize that front knee. This is really good for the knees. Make sure that your torso is vertical. And you're going to turn your head to look over the middle finger of your right hand. Put equal weight in both feet. Think about the outside edge of the back foot. And breathe. warrior two. Okay, flip the palms up. Feel your shoulders go down. Turn your head slowly so that you're looking over your backhand, your left hand. And then bring your right arm over your head as if you were going to try to reach your left hand. All the while, think about rolling your front thigh outward, your right thigh outward. And then slowly come back. Palms face down. Straighten the front knee. Pivot back to 5-pointed star. And then bend the knees, come from the hip crease, come all the way down. This is your break. So hang here, dangle the spine, use a block or not, and relax. Okay, slowly bend the knees, come all the way back up. Return to your star. Take your left toes, pivot them 90 degrees so they're pointing to the short edge of the mat. Pick up your right heel and scoot it back. Bend the front knee and make sure the front knee doesn't go forward of the toes, okay? So you don't, Bradley, look at me for a second. Bradley, don't do this, okay? Keep that knee over this knee over the ankle. So you want to back up a little bit, push your torso back, yeah. Okay, good. All right, you're looking at the middle finger of your left hand. Think about rolling your thigh outward. Warrior two. Flip the palms up. Turn your head to look over your right hand. And then bring the left arm overhead. Try to reach for your right hand. And then all the way back. Palms flip down. Straighten the front leg, pivot both feet forward. And once again, we're going to fold from our hip crease, come all the way down. 2 blocks or mat. Hang here for a breath or two. Take your right hand, put it in front of your face, and then take your left arm and swing it open to the left and reach up as high as you can, twisting your body to the left. One more breath. And that hand comes down. Plant that hand in front of your face. And then lift your right arm and twist your body to the right. One more breath here. And as you exhale, bring that hand down. And bend the knees slightly so you can come up. Back to your 5-pointed star. Okay. So bring your hands to your hips so that you can walk your heels back in and point the toes away from you. And then sit down in your half squat, just like we did a little bit ago. Think about rotating your thighs outward. Okay, so these are your goddess legs. Okay, so now you're going to take your right forearm onto your thigh, and then you're going to take your left arm up, and you're going to straighten your left leg as you reach over for the right. And then slowly pull up, and then bring your hands back to your hips, back to your goddess without the arms. And then the left arm's going to go on the left thigh, the right arm beside the ear, and you straighten your right leg, reaching to the left. And then come all the way back. And this time we're going to raise our hands to Goddess and flip the palms up like you're carrying a tray. Breathe. Good. And then bring the hands down, straighten the legs, walk your feet together. Shake your legs out. Come into Tadasana, mountain pose to reset the spine. Nice long line. Think about shoulders down, chest forward, belly in, tailbone down, feet parallel to each other. Roll the thighs in. Your legs are still active. Good. All right. We're going to descend to our mats any way that you like and grab a block. So once you're on your mats, we'll bend the knees. And then take your block, push your hips up, take the sacrum, take the block and put it underneath your sacrum. And you can stay here if you like, just right here. This is a supported bridge pose. Or you can let your legs float up into your waterfall. Good. And then focus on your breaths. Several deep breaths. Okay, slowly lower your legs. Push into your feet. Remove the block from your sacrum. Bring your bottom back down. Bring your arms to a T. Palms facing up. Palms facing up. So we're going to do a dynamic windshield wiper of the knees. So we're going to take the knees and let them fall to the right. But we're not going to stay there. And then we're going to come back to the center and then fall to the left. And then back to the center and then fall to the right. And then back to the center, fall to the left, back to center, and then fall to the right. And this time we'll pause here for a couple of breaths. Turn your head to look to the left. Knees come back to center, head comes back to center, knees fall to the left. And pause here for a couple of breaths and turn your head to the right. Bring your knees back to center and then straighten your legs long on the mat. And then bring your arms overhead, palms facing up. Now, if you can touch down the backs of your hands over your head, do that. And then have a full body stretch by taking your hands and your feet in opposite directions. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend your right knee into the chest. And then take your hands and clasp your fingers around your right shin. And pull that knee into the chest. Keep your head relaxed for a moment. Good. Now, take a deep breath. As you exhale, you're going to lift your head, tuck your chin, and bring your nose towards your knee. Good. And then very slowly come back down. Release your leg, extend the leg long on the mat. Once again, arms go overhead, full body stretch, palms facing up. Inhale, exhale, left knee bends. Take your hands and clasp your fingers around your left shin and pull that knee into the chest. Inhale. Exhale, lift your head, tuck the chin, bring your nose to the knee. And then slowly uncurl. Release the leg, extend the leg long once again. Bring the arms overhead once again. Full body stretch. Inhale. Exhale, bend both knees. Clasp your hands around both knees. Keep your neck relaxed for a moment as you squeeze your knees into the chest. And then take a deep breath. Exhale, curl your head, shoulders up. Bring your forehead toward your knees. And then curl all the way back down. Release your legs. And then please come into your Shavasana, getting comfortable on your mat. And then please focus on your breath. Take a mental body scan. Find areas of tension and let them go. Pay special attention to your shoulders, your neck, your jaw. Let your thoughts float by like fluffy clouds. Allow your mind to relax and enjoy a few moments of inner bliss and solitude. Please bring your awareness back to your breath. Deepen your breathing as you gently wake up your body, making small movements with hands and feet. And then please bend your knees toward your chest and roll onto your right side in a fetal position to seal the practice. And in doing so, we are sealing off the hot, masculine, bright side of our body and exposing the cool, dark, feminine side of our body. And that cool calmness will carry us for the rest of the day. Please, very slowly, keeping a quiet mind, push up to seated. And then we shall do the closing chant. If you care to join me, please do. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Victory to the Cat Rock Yoga class and to the inner teacher. Jai Shri Satguru Maharaj Ki Jai.